Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Thursday, September 19th, 2013. I'm astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Well, I'm going to give it to you guys real because that's the way I do it here on the channel. This is a very powerful and gnarly and intense full moon. This is not only because it's happening at the end of Pisces, Virgo, so the full moon finishes in Pisces. And then it comes into Aries later tonight, and we wake up with the full moon like exact. 7 a.m. in New York, 4 a.m. in Pacific. I'm going to wake up in a pool. I think we all are spiritually. But a lot of this is Pluto, which is at its last day of being retrograde. It's at a stationary position, about to go direct. So this can mean the ghosts are about to pop out the corner at any second. This is kind of this weird moment. It's really testing you in many ways, spiritually, if you got your reality together. And this has to do with paying attention to the signs, about taking action on the path, because this is a destiny turning point in our lives. It's dealing with Pluto and Capricorn. What is Capricorn? Capricorn to me is destiny. It is your end all be all. It is your goals. It is your achievements. What are you here to do? What is your purpose? And this is all happening with a full moon in Pisces. Are the dreams the signs coming into reality? Are you adjusting your reality, paying attention to the movie that's playing in your life? Or are you just stuck in, I've got control and this is my life and this is where I'm going and da-da-da-da-da? Or are you listening to the signs? A lot of this is going to take courage in ways you never have had to access before. And a lot of this is in the problems in your mind as Mercury has been squaring Jupiter for the last couple of days, and a lot of this is are there doors opening right in front of your face but your mind doesn't see them? Are you hanging on the fence and not making decisions because you're not willing to maybe expand your emotions in a way or step into new levels of comfort that you really should be stepping into? It's about a fear that you've got to overcome. Mentally, a fear you have to overcome. Emotionally, a fear of what you've got to overcome. Are you willing to go with the flow? Are you willing to surrender to the universe? Are you willing to just accept sometimes the path that's your destiny? For others, when you align to your destiny right, it's like you wait for this moment. For others, it's like, oh my God, I want this crap to change now. It's like, some people could really freak out right now because they're just like, they're at their wit's end. They're at their, what do you think a full moon at the end of Pisces is? Oh no, my emotions have had it. We're surrendering to, I just want to escape it all. And I do that in that voice because it's the last 2 degrees, or 4 degrees here of Pisces, which if we want to take this on the connotation of like a full day, this is like, 11:59 p.m. on the clock, it's almost midnight. Or the best description is the way that the sun, the dusk before the dawn. That's where this full moon's highlighting. And with Pluto at the last click, 11:59 p.m., basically in the way that it's operating in its direct motion. Change, I want change, I need it, I need my destiny. For some people, for others, it's like patience pays off, surrendering pays off. This is your ability to test if you know how to surrender, if you know how to pay attention to the signs in your life and to make your reality based off the signs and to adjust to this and to make sure that you're letting all doors be open mentally by you not hanging on the fence or weighing everything out in your life or not willing to take this new exploration of emotion and comfort zones, which are going to test and rattle you in ways that you haven't before. And when tomorrow hits, we got this full moon slipping into Aries and it's going to square Pluto that's going direct. And you think change is coming. Change is coming. But for some today, they can feel like it's not coming. So new beginners who've watched this might trip out because they feel like, oh my God, today is the end of the world for me. When the truth is it's the beginning of a new one. But this is that period right before. This is you waiting in line on the plane, waiting for the plane to take off. And a lot of this is, Saturn and Pluto hooking up your truth. Venus, Saturn, and the North Node. Relationships, you can see through that now. Oh my gosh, believe me, I even have. Who's been lying to you? What you want to commit your energy to. This is about your return on investment with what you're manifesting in your life, with what your value systems are, with where you place your money, with where you place all of your energy that you desire. Are you really in relationships, in situations, and your whole reality? Are you in a life that you love or not? And love is action that we must take, but it's got to be met with passion. And that's the hardest thing to put together, is passion and love. Believe it or not, that's what everybody tries to achieve in not only a relationship, but in their job and in their life. Believe me, God, we could have sex and screw the best person in the world and be like, oh my gosh, it's great, but maybe there's not love there. That's true, it could happen. Then there's that love, but it's like, gosh, you know, they don't look like him or her or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, how do you find the like perfect love and passion and make it all together? I'm using a person as an example, or a love relationship. A love relationship, remember, relationships or love is not just a relationship. Love is everlasting in your heart and your happiness. And I think that's part of the lesson of this Mars in Leo, as all this energy is still squaring it. Like in relationships, you know, we got to find the ones that we got passion and love for. We got to find the ones that are committed towards our truth and committed towards our energy, that are in the long haul of our truth and our manifesting life that we are that we want to come into. You know, that's what that means, is like, how do we find people and situations in a life and everything that we passionately love and that we can come into our heart's desire? It has to do with making a plan. Making a plan that comes with your passion. Making a plan that comes with the balls to go for it. Because in order to execute a plan, it's going to take action. In order to execute a plan, it's going to take leaving comfort zones you have never left before and stepping into comfort zones that you have never been in before. Believe it or not, it's more comfy when you go into it than the fear of not stepping into it. This is fears you got to overcome now in your life. Fears, 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 fears. We do not like fears here on the David Palmer Astrology channel. We only like positivity, inspiration, and your dreams coming true. And we like to have relationships with love and sex where they work together. You know, we want all this stuff over here on this channel. And welcome to the soup bowl you wake up to this morning, which can be very weird. This is dealing with karma. I pay attention to the people that have come in your life over the last, I've been saying it in my horoscopes, pay attention. Not maybe even just about the person itself, but about the energy behind the person. You know, what is that? You're going to have to put on your own detective goggles. You know, I can do great readings for you and everything, you know, and point it out. But if you can't get a reading with me right now or anything, like, put your detective goggles on, like, yourself, and understand the vibration that's happening behind the curtain right now in your life. Why is this person in my life? Why is this person leaving? What's the truth here? What's going on here? What am I manifesting? Am I putting my energy in? Am I getting a return investment? Oh my gosh, am I really living in my heart? Am I really going for it? Do I really have the courage? It's all coming towards this. It's a mixing pot. Welcome to the new age. You want to live in the new age and be groovy and cool? You have got to be cool in yourself and live in your truth and live in your life and be in a space where you're not fearful of every corner, because it's so perfect. You're in your path. That's what Pluto and Capricorn wants, is you to get in your path, to have everything under control, to have everything situated. So it's like you're living in your perfect zen, because there's not a problem. It's all under control because you're living in your truth. Don't know what much else to say except, how well do you go with the flow? It's trying to lead you to, the signs are trying to lead you right in front of you to where your truth is right now. And there are people that are living in it, and there's some that are not. And it's hard to get people there, but you know, this full moon will see how well you do it, how well you handle life when you feel like you're at the end of your rope. And for others, how you handle life when you're ready for your new beginning and you're patiently waiting for the next ball to drop, which is right around this corner, and literally this weekend. So we are going to go deep into that this weekend. The weekend horoscope will come out tomorrow. I also have all 12 sign zodiac up. So, you know, I tried to give as much warning as I could to what's going on in our lives and this big change and this big destiny point for us all. And I'm so blessed to have you all. I'll be honest, I feel great. I think I avoided a sickness. A lot of your guys' help and Reiki really helped, and your guys' love and your passion and your realness, and that's what this channel is all about. And who wants to join me for the webinar for October? You know, let me know, because this weekend I'll be putting up the big webinar post where you can sign up, and we do it live, and we get on camera, and you get to ask me questions, and it's going to be live, and it's just, we send the prayer out together, and we send the intention. I want to know, for everybody that was on the live September to Remember, how those prayers are working out for them and the intention that we set So if you were there, post those comments below. But thank you guys for all your support. Oh, and last bit, I'm also taking, for the first time, believe it or not, in 2 years that I've been doing this, testimonials. If people want to write me a testimonial or do a video testimonial about my readings with them and what it's like and how it impacted your life, I'd love to get that. You can email me your testimonial at info@theleoking.com. Thank you guys for all your support. Hope you guys are doing wonderfully. If you want a one-on-one reading, inclusiveastrology.com, and I will see you guys for the weekend forecast tomorrow.